Good morning, guys! If you're here to watch me get ready, or to get ready along with me. And just like yesterday, we're going to use the Glaminatrix Barely Basic palette. I know it's quite shiny. But we're going to do, we did look one yesterday, we're going to do a couple more looks. Pretty much this palette will be what I'm using at least till I think Monday. To create some looks with it, although they're all going to be neutral looks for the most part. The only thing I'm undecided on this morning is if I want to wear foundation or not. I've been liking not wearing foundation. So I don't have all face products picked out at the moment. I do have coffee. Grace is here.
Aww.
She's up nice and early. I think we're all up nice and early. Matt already left for work. Yeah, that's the question. Do I want to wear foundation? My wrist is itchy. Let's see. Alright, love you. I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match, the hyaluronic hydrating hyaluronic acid serum one. I haven't worn this one in a little bit. Super lightweight, so I think though what would be nice if I had another stiffling brush or flat kabuki brush. No, I have not. I'll use this one. I have not gone and yeah, that'll work. I have not gone and washed my brushes yet. So we are officially in the last day. I think today's the last day of January, right? Finally, after 8 months, January has come and gone. It's been a long month. The no-buy has, from my understanding, gone good for everybody except for myself. Although, like I said, I made it 16 days without buying anything. But I still managed to buy a ton of crap. Which, there are 2 items that are coming from the same place. When they get here, I will show you guys. So since we have a new month coming, I guess I can explain to you guys where my thoughts are on the no-buy. No-buys are not for me. I can't do no-buys. No-buys are not for me. And not even just for makeup, just in general. Like I said, I probably should have said, let's do a low buy. That would have been way more achievable for me. Even though I don't think I even did a good job at a low buy this month, but I did go 2 weeks without buying anything, or 16 days. And then shit hit the fan, and I bought a bunch of stuff. Going forward though, so I think I've already said I'm not doing another no buy. I'm not even gonna do a low buy. Okay, that's on. I like it. This is very serumy, very thin. You can use your fingers, spread it out. I feel like when I use my fingers to spread it out, I use less product. What I use in the shades, and that will be in the description box. No worries. I'm just gonna take a damp sponge over. Going forward, I'm not even gonna do a low buy. What my plan is, or at least thoughts, which I did briefly touch on. I want to put a limit on how many products, but even sitting here, even if I said oh, only 2 eyeshadow palettes a month, if you add that up between the whole year, that's still a shit ton of palettes. A lot. That would be 24 palettes. Do I really want to bring in 24 palettes. I mean, I've already brought in January how many palettes have I brought in so far this year? I don't know. I'd have to go and figure out. I definitely brought in 3 palettes already this year. But that's what I was thinking, because there are so many palettes that I would like to get. Again, do I need them? No. The only thing for this year that's going to be like a bigger thing for me is me not... I mean, I never went out and bought every new release of a palette to begin with. The thing for me is more so, again, like I said, really thinking about a palette, looking at it, asking, would I actually, like with anything, would I actually use it? That has to be like the biggest point for me. Will I use it? Because like I said yesterday, there is a palette that I really want. It's colorful. Is it the colorful palette though? That's going to be the one colorful palette that I need? I don't know. But this is one that I've wanted since I first seen it, which this palette's been out a couple of years. And what's it called? I can't remember. I'll make sure I write it down tonight so that the next Get Right With Me I can tell you guys what palette it is. I think it's from Bella Beauty Bar. I was looking at it again last night. I have not ordered it. Part of me's like, order it before it disappears off of the I Feel Beautiful Canada site. Okay, let's blend it nice. I'm gonna go in with, do I want to use, I haven't been using contour. I've just been, well, I have a few times this week. Oops. Crap. Is that too close to the, scooch this down a little bit. Here we go. Might have some stuff too close to the, let's put this up here. Where, oh where? I'm gonna use the Sephora contour. Let's say it's Sephora. Okay, it's okay. This is the Covergirl one. Where's the Sephora one? It's probably in one of these drawers. This is the Covergirl one. Again, everything I use I'll put down in the description box. Yeah, anything I get, it has to be something I'm actually going to use. No, buying anything just because it's pretty. But yeah, I think I want to put myself on a limit. And not even just like, oh, only 2 eyeshadow palettes. Like, I'm thinking putting myself on a limit of... like, what would be an appropriate... like, 5 products or less, like, makeup products a month. So, let's say, like, I did do an eyeshadow palette, a blush, a lip gloss, an eyebrow pencil, and a foundation one month. The next month, it could be, like, something different. Like, maybe I don't want 5 products the next month. Maybe the next month, I want to try a new bronzer and a setting powder. And... yeah, I don't know. Because I've really been just liking digging through what I have here as well. I mean, there are products I think we can all tell that I keep reaching out for, especially for complexion. I keep pulling out the same things, which is fine. It means I like it. It would be weird to not see me use the same products like over and over again. Have you guys ever started laughing hysterically and then you started crying? That's happened yesterday to me. Matt's like looking at me like, are you okay? And then he kept asking me the rest of the day and night if I was okay, if I need to talk. We had family therapy yesterday with the new therapist. Grace really likes her, and she had asked something, and I said something that I thought, apparently my brain thought it was hilarious, and I started laughing hysterically and I couldn't stop. And then I remember pulling out my teacup and holding it in front of my face because I couldn't stop laughing, and then I went from laughing to crying, and then sitting there zoned out completely. I was not even thinking about anything. I told Matt, I was like, I'm blaming hormones, man, because I don't know. And then I'm pretty sure I sat there the rest of the session because I had a long sleeve shirt on, but I tucked this hand and arm into this sleeve and this one, and I sat there the rest of the session just doing this into my arms. I was like, wow, I feel like I totally embarrassed myself. Even Grace was looking at me like, are you okay? The nice thing is, because I'm not going to say exactly what we talk about in there, but the nice thing is that this therapist asked us what we want, and we told her we need the focus to not be on Grace's anxiety and ADHD. That feels like a cop-out to us, that everything gets blamed on that. We need someone who's actually going to talk about depression and do solo sessions with her, which she's going to do, which is great. We're going to do family, solo, and do it that way, which is great. So, Grace is happy about that. There was nothing wrong with the other therapist too, but like I said, he pissed Grace off. Okay, we're gonna use the Saie Sunmelt. How long have okay, I feel like I've been sitting here forever, even though I haven't been. I'm on sandwich shift today. I did reach out to my manager yesterday. I've decided I don't want to do opening shifts anymore. I'd rather spend the morning, like those early mornings, even though I only do it once a week, I'd rather spend the early morning home with Grace. So I was like, do I have a choice? Like, do I have to do opening shifts? And she said, no, I don't. And I let her know, like, if I have the choice, I would prefer not to do opening shifts no more. I will be finishing out, because I do have 2 more. I got one Sunday, and then I think I have 1 more after that, and then I should be done doing opening shifts. Even though it's like once a week, no thank you. There are benefits to opening shift though. Getting off at 3, that's the biggest benefit. Learning some new stuff, which, I mean, if there ever is a time where someone calls in sick, because there are certain people, herself and 3 others, that do opening shift. If there's ever a time where someone who's supposed to do opening shift is sick or whatever, she could always ask, like, hey, because I know how to do opening shift now. But otherwise, like I told her, as a preference, I'm preferring and asking that I no longer be put on the schedule for opening shift. And she said, okay. So, like they say, all you can do is ask. I did tell her too, like, my preference is starting work at 9:30 in the morning. Again, indicating it's the sandwich shift is my favorite, because it still gets me home. And again, I can't get princess treatment. Obviously, everybody would like to be home at a certain time every day. But I did let her know that I prefer to start work 9:30. which is sandwich shift, because then I'm off at 6 so I can come home and have supper. I feel like most times I'm not home for supper anymore. Matt and I are doing something, and then when we're done, he's like, you can go ahead and quit the job. I mean, I didn't even have to go back to work. If you've been here long enough, you know why I went back to work. It's because I getting lonely with Matt being at work and David being at work, Grace wanting to do her own thing and stuff. I don't want to be home feeling like I'm by myself all the time during the daytime. So I went and got a job. I'm doing my eyebrows next, and the money is definitely coming in handy. I was telling Matt, even when we hit what we're trying to do, I don't intend on leaving this job. I like this job, even though some days I'm tired. I mean, who doesn't get tired or want to stay home? But I'm intending on keeping this job because I like the job. Gives me something to do. I mean, it's like if I'm not working, then I'm at home doing what? Strolling on my phone, watching YouTube. The only time of the year, it's usually only the spring and summer and early fall that I would be outside. That's the only downside to working, is not being outside because you're inside working. We were supposed to have burgers yesterday for supper. We did not. Well, David did. We didn't get home till like 6 or sometime after 6. So David was home. He got himself A&W. Matt, Grace, and I had subs for supper. There's a place called Firehouse Subs, which is the best darn sub I've ever eaten in my entire life. I always get the same one. Well, actually, there's 2 that I go back and forth between. Matt has been trying a new one each time. Grace would not get a sub from there. She's like, I'll starve. She wanted Subway. She has 2 favorite subs from Subway she likes getting. Trying to explain to her, like, if you think Subway's fresh, then you're missing out, because Firehouse Subs cuts the meat and everything there. Like, they do it all. Anyways, that seemed to pique her interest, but then she was like, nope, Subway please. So we got our Subway on the way down here. For blush, oh my gosh, I have Lawless Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush. I'm going to use the one Rosebud. I also have the shade Angel as well. I'm going to use this. I feel like it's a cream to powder formula. And I do find Rosebud and Angel, they're both kind of similar once you get them on the cheeks. One's a bit slightly more rosy pink and the other one a bit more peachy, but I find I can't really tell the difference when I have them on. They're both nice. I don't think I'm going to repurchase any more of these ones though. The Lawless ones. Pinch My Cheek Soft Blur Cream Blush. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to repurchase them because I don't reach for them a ton. I like them. I'll use them up until they're gone. But I reach for other ones more, so that's something I want to pay attention to as well. Like, say a new color came out and I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. I ask myself, well, Tammy, how often do you actually pull the ones from that line that you have now? And if the answer is not often, then I don't think I would want to get another shade. Because necessarily, it's not even like, there's nothing wrong with the two shades that I have. I like them. But there are other cream blushes and even liquid blushes that I prefer to grab for more. Now, unless I start pulling these ones out constantly, it could just be a case that I have too damn much, and that's why. For bronzer, I know you're in here. I'm gonna use the RMS bronzer again because I do like that. I feel like it's a nice color. It kind of looks cool tone, but I'm just gonna put it on my forehead for the most part. In my nose, whatever's left, even though what goes on my nose tends to disappear. David asked me to wake him up this morning because he has a hard time waking up on his own and staying awake. I hope the heck he didn't fall back to sleep. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this is I go to put it away, my thumb goes through the bottom and it pushes it back out again. These are refillable. Apparently Rhode Beauty is coming to Sephora. I don't know if all Sephoras. What I don't like is that somebody did make one post. It wasn't Tread Mood. Makeup Cray or something, I can't remember. And they were like, oh, Hailey Bieber is going to rival with Selena Gomez. It's like, can you people grow the hell up? Jeez Louise. I'm tired of seeing people pretty much pitting and causing drama where it doesn't need to be drama between Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. I don't know either one of them, but like, who gives a shit, right? Seems to me like they're just some people who are living their lives, and I mean, I suppose if you have yourself in the spotlight, people are going to talk, but holy moly. Time for people to grow up. I like the Rare Beauty line, and I can tell you right now that if Rhode comes to Canadian Sephora, hell yeah, I'm gonna try her stuff too. The only complaints that I hear about the Rhode is that her lip products have beads or balls in them, and they said like, oh, just boil it to make them go away. That's literally the only lip product, that's the only complaint I've ever heard. People really like the Rhode skincare. For me, I'd have to see the price. What does her skincare do? But her little pocket blushes, I wouldn't mind trying a couple of those. Every shade looks very appealing to me. And I probably would try some of her lip products too. Alrighty. So The question is, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go into the shade Girl Dinner and then Leggings over here. So I'm going in the Girl Dinner first. I'm gonna put this up and all over, I guess. It's not quite white. There's another color there, but is this supposed to be like a whitish gray, maybe? Possibly. I go into Leggings. Put that on the lid and start blending that up. Still going into Leggings. Oh, speaking of me laughing hysterically and crying, the eye makeup look I did yesterday did not budge. It still stayed perfectly fine. So, there's that. Like, my mascara didn't even budge. You wouldn't have known I cried unless you were sitting there watching me like, what is she doing? What's wrong with her? Fix her. Turn her off. Alright, I'm going to go into... Well, it says Share, the shade right here. I'll go into that one, and then I'm going to go into the shade Like. So this one here and this one here. You can stick with one row of color and do it that way, or mix colors. It's up to you. I'm going to go into the shade Share. For the most part, you're either getting like a mauve color, a greenish, like mauve, greenish, brown. I think they'll all turn out nice though. Whichever way you go. I think the biggest things to change the looks up is going to be the shimmers that you use. I do find this palette so far to be on the cool to neutral. I don't really find it to be warm. Although the pumpkin shades look to be warm. I think it'd be awesome if actually my manager changes my schedule for Sunday and takes me off opening shift. She probably won't though, which is fine. In my mind, I'm like, please. I'm gonna take, now I'm gonna go into that mauve shade. So I used this shade, now I'm gonna go into this one right here. Same brush. Put this on the lid and then blend into the crease. Would every look in here end up being dark? Possibly. Excuse me. Oh, I think I was saying we just had burgers yesterday. We didn't. We're having butter chicken and rice for supper today. In the event you want to know what we're having for supper. I made a double batch, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, of butter chicken. And I froze a container of it. So I hauled that out last night. Because when Matt gets home from work, I was like, I'll get you to cook up rice so that when I get off work, supper's done. I did all the cleaning that need to get done, including laundry yesterday. So that again, today, because it's Friday, that way there today we didn't have to do anything. Although I do need to get Grace to put away the clean dishes because I ran the dishwasher yesterday because I filled that sucker up. Okay, I'm going to take that same mauve shade and run that down here. I also, oh my gosh, I also kind of want to bring in a little, well, it's called Holy Grail. I think this one, but I'm also looking at that one. Maybe I'll go into this one. Called Review. Because again, you can mix, you don't have to stick with the mauve shades or whatever. You can mix them all. And whatever's left, run that down here too. Pretty much just gonna mix colors until I get something that I'm like, okay. I think I like this. I am gonna take my Rimmel Kind and Free powder. Run that right there. It's translucent, but I do find it brightens up a little bit. And it's also good for helping to like blend things out too. Any translucent powder will do, or even if it's not translucent, just any powder you have would do. So there we are. I like how that looks. Definitely leave it here. Don't even have to do any of the shimmer. Nothing extra on here. I'm of course going to use shimmer. So what did we use so far? We used I like that. We started out with this shade right here called Girl Dinner. We went into Leggings. We went into Share. We went into Like. And we went into Review. So we did this shade, this shade, this shade, this shade, and this shade. Did I use that one too? Yes. I did not. I think I dipped into that one too. Holy Grail? No, I didn't. It was this one. So this one, this one, this one, this one. Crap. No, I didn't. This one, this one, this one, that one, and that one. That's what we used. Now for shimmer. I'm not sure what I want to do. Bonjour, miss. What are you doing?
Christian videos are showing up on my TikTok.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
just described the entire, like, thing.
What thing?
You know, Jerusalem and all that stuff. Like, oh, took like 15 minutes.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, fully.
That's okay. Why?
That's gotta be a lot happening. 6 stages. Jeez.
Yep. I can read the Bible to you if you want.
Tell me.
Yeah, you'd be surprised the amount of things in there. It's hard to pronounce. Grace says she went on her TikTok and it's full of Christian stuff this morning.
The first video.
The first video?
Yeah. I have a funny feeling that was because yesterday when I was at therapy,
Yeah.
like one of the things like I'm like extremely confused though is like if God's real or if he's not, because like we have no way of like knowing the truth until we experience the truth. I'm just so like and then he comes in and punches me in the video like, watch it. I'm here.
Yeah. You know what I always say though, and I'll continue saying it. I don't push my beliefs on our kids. If they want to talk about God, I'll talk about God. If I'm already talking about God, sometimes they'll come and listen and stuff. Personally, I think everybody has to find their way when it comes to relationship with God and believing. I think telling your kids you have to believe in God because I do is wrong. My husband and I do not believe in the same things. My husband is on the kind of like Grace. He's confused. He's not sure. But he's also very interested. So, yeah. Our kids do have Bibles. I had asked them, like, would you guys like your own personal Bible? I bought them their own Bibles. But yeah, I believe, yeah. But I told my husband and I are both in agreement. We cannot force our children and will not force our children to believe what we believe. Whether you're religious or not. To me, it's, you gotta take your own journey sometimes. Our kids are very open-minded, so, which I do like that. I do like this. I am like, what shimmers do I want to use? They're all so pretty. I'm thinking I want to take hashtag. Man, they all change in the mirror too. I think I want to do hashtag and then, or do I want to do like outfit of the day or FYP for your preference? FYP, what does that stand for? or the Get Ready With Me one. Okay, I'm going to go into the hashtag one first. And I'm going to actually just put hashtag all the way across. So that's hashtag. That's so pretty. So that's that one right there. I do have some whites. I have a new pack out here too. So, and I do feel like once you put the shimmer on too, it kind of. Oh, I did get some down here. That's okay from my big finger. I gotta stop doing it this way and just start doing it this way, and then I won't get it down there. So we'll do that one. That's a pretty shade. I feel like with these two, I'm not really having to like pack it on my finger because it spreads out nicely. And I'm just going to take this brush, nothing extra on it. Go back into this. Just kind of clean it up right here. Just using this again. I mean, I could definitely leave it right here, which I think I actually going to. I'm not going to use two shimmers because I think I want to enjoy how this looks. But I also do want to put something else on. I'm going to go back into this brush. I'm going to go into the shade Leggings. This one right here. I think I'm going to mix these two. Yeah, I like it. I have to get another color swatch thing. This one's so tiny. I wash this one. I need to wash my brushes in general. I should put that on my to-do list for tonight. Alright, let's get the rest of the face done. I am going to use some of this again. The e.l.f., what's it called? Halo Glow Powder Filter Pressed Powder. Mine's in the shade Fair, Neutral, Cool. Like I said before, actually I'm going to put this one under my eyes. I wonder who I'm working with today. And then I'll take this one. I do have a powder blush I'm going to use as well. I will repurchase this when it's gone. I like it. I'm still willing though to try one high-end powder. I have a couple of high-end foundations in my Sephora wish list. What I'm doing is I'm reading not the reviews, but the descriptions of what the claims are on the foundations. Man, they're expensive. I have a Makeup Forever one with the coordinating concealer. I don't think I need to get both the concealer and the foundation though, but we'll see. But I do have Makeup Forever foundation in my wish list. An LYS one. I think a Huda one. I'm not getting them all. I said this year would be the year I would try at least one high-end foundation. It needs to be hydrating because I have super dry skin. It has to be hydrating. If it has some glow or luminosity to it, that's great. But I'd be willing to try one high-end powder this year too. There goes a purse. I'll pick that up later. I'm wearing my engagement ring because my wedding ring, I went to go set it up on my thing last night to do my skincare because I always take it off when I do my skincare morning and night. I dropped it. It hit. I heard it hit the heater, and then Matt and I looked for a while last night, couldn't find it. He even looked inside the heater and doesn't see it. I'm hoping it pops up somewhere. I'm going to put a little bit more bronzer on the forehead. And then we'll do some blush. I don't think I'll need highlighter today with the blush that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Hourglass one in Mood Exposure. It looks cool tone. I find it doesn't go on cool tone. Let's use a clean one for this. Was I using this for blush? Possibly, I guess so. Bring some life back to this face. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't look as cool tone like the blush as I thought it was going to be. I find it to be more neutral to warm. But it's okay. Nothing extra on here, just and then for a lip product today, like, how am I getting stuff on my lips? I shouldn't be. It's like, what the heck? I thought of a product I want to use last night. Maybe this. Yeah. I definitely want something. What one's this? Oh, that's love. Okay, not that one. Where's the other one? Huh. I want to try this on the lips. This is the Saie. Glow something. I think it's a lip oil. Mine's in the shade Dip. Very thin. Yeah, I'm gonna take this today, even though it's more on the warm tone. To get some more use out of it, to see if I like the formula or not. I don't remember. It'll work. Okay, I do need mascara. Yeah, looks like this. Mine's in the shade Dip. Feels nice. For mascara, I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty one. I need a mirror. Next week, I need to see my schedule. I need to go to Sephora next week. Sephora and either Walmart or Shoppers, so I can pick up the 5 lip products for the 300 giveaway winner. I'd like to have that one done by next weekend, like stuff bought and a winner picked out. And then I'm still undecided what I want to do for the 400. Like I said, we're going to do 400 and then 500, and then we're not going to do any more giveaways till I hit 1,000. It's just to show like appreciation, thank you for helping my channel grow, which is, like I said, surprising at this point. I'm still kind of like undecided though. I think that when I go to Sephora, I'll probably find something for the 400 giveaway winner. And then I think I'll just go ahead and purchase something for 500 one so I have it ready. Alright, and then there's the mascara on. I just do one layer or one coat because I don't want my lashes to feel heavy or whatever. Yeah, I like the look. It's my face definitely looks bright in the middle. I look awake. I do need to do my hair. I did wash it last night, but I need to do my hair. Perks of working in the deli, you can't have your hair down. But yeah, that feels nice. I like how it looks. What do you guys think? It's another neutral look. Again, I'm a neutral girly. Yeah. I'm not gonna do highlighter because I feel I look nice and glowy. I look nice. It looks nice. Alright guys, what do you think of look number 2? Did I get mascara on my lid or is that an eyelash? It's my eyelash. This eyelash right here. It's kind of like sticking up. But yeah, I like the look. Alright guys, I thank you for watching. I like yesterday's eye look though too because it was nice and green. Alright, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. You'll find me back here tomorrow with look number 3 using this palette. Like I said, I'm pretty much, if you're not interested, don't watch it. But I'll be using this palette the next couple of days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday as well. And then we will do another week of me using random stuff. Like, I know I want to use the Huda, is it the Icy Nudes palette? I've used that one, but I want to dig that one back out. There's a couple of palettes actually that I've been thinking about that I want to dig back out and play with. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good Friday and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.